One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kanzas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Polk. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Iowa State's offense is on the field for the first time today. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Right back to the well. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down, get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Looking to throw, it's Dotson. Punts it out of the air. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Nice play offensively. You go with the toss to the left, and how about the blocking downfield by the wide receiver on that play? If you're going to run to the perimeter, you got to have guys doing work downfield for you, and they had it on that one.
He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. And the Cyclones, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to beat him to the left. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies in the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speeds to the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
The give on the option. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. On the option. Touchdown, Iowa State! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Iowa State 7, Kansas 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kansas offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize. Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's caught. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Jayhawks are marching down the field. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Gets it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Snags it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Looking for the time with the extra point.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds.
Breaks into the open. Smart move to get down with the slide.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Back to throw, it's Dotson. Got a man, it's Jackson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Brings up second down.
The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Kanzaz offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He's going to take off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Split backs here. They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Turning it on. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cyclones. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Jayhawks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Makes the catch. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Lowers those pads. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Jayhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down and more. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Jayhawks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Red pass it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Snagged in the middle. It's York. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Black 14. Black 14.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the D deny them on second and goal. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by a field goal over Liberty. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should...
Touchdown, Iowa State! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Kansas 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll do it himself. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime.
Timeout, Kansas.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Pressure coming. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Iowa State sending the offense back out. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. So the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes, and it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Cyclones will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Marshall. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The lone back's got it. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And it's no good. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Scanning the field, it's Dotson. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll try to get outside. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go to the toss. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive gain. Still a couple plays here left, too.
The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll ride his man on the option. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Ball is on the 10-yard line. They're not thinking field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Rushes on him. Fires downfield. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down.
Number 19 on to kick it away.
He's got it. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Back to pass, it's Dotson. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down.
Oh, he's got some space. Past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, Cyclones! Great job by the back on the option. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kanzaz offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stewart. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. Touchdown, right choke, Jayhawk. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge, explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State sending the offense back out. On the option. Now the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Trying to get it to the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Timeout.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. There he goes. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, ooh, you start.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Cyclones back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? To the air, it's Dotson. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. At the 35, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good.